Hello and welcome back to Railroads Online. And today, ladies and James, I took a bit of a break. Wanted to try some other games, record a few things there, and then try a beer. No. I wish I could try a beer, but I'm not that talented. Or talented. Yeah, never mind. I lost me Irish. I swear I had me Irishness right here. Me father, me son, me father. Me father, me son, me father, me father. How does it go? Dad told me it. I've forgotten it. I swear I had me Irish here, me father, me son, me holy father, me holy son, me holy ghost. There we go. And as you can see, I've been a wee bit busy down here. So, I have yet to get away all the tweez, but I've been laying out the way twacks. And I've also, I'm gonna be doing something a little different in, this area. What do I mean by a little different? I kind of think I smoked something today. Yes, it is 10 o'clock at night. I am recording Railroads Online, and I think I may have smoked a brownie. Not one with a THC or anything like that. Just a straight brownie. Because I wanted to do something in this Let's Play game through Thingy Me Bobber. Thinky Me Bopper. Me Bopper Whopper. And it involves, let's just say, two different sides of the same industry. This, right here, our ironworks. So as you see, right here is a little, strange-looking drill trick siding thingy-bobber. And here we have two parallel tracks. Let's talk about interchange. So, the plan is gonna be that I'm gonna get one more locomotive. For my main railroad. So, what all engines do I actually have? So, I've got you. I don't think I have you. Got you. I've got you. Got you. Got you. How many engines total? Okay, so... Oh, wait. Let me just count off all the engines real quick. Okay, I've got 16 engines. I'm not going to use the wood-burning Cook 260 now that we actually have the original coal-burning Cook 260. So 16 engines. So that's 16 does not cleanly divide into 3, so 8 engines each road. So I'm gonna possibly be putting... So the porter number 2 will be for the new line. You'll be for the new line. Same. You. Like, generally, what I'll do is I'm gonna try to buy 3 more engines. I think I have a total of 5. Yeah. Because I've got the Porter, the Shea, the Montezuma, the 10 Mile, and the Mogul. I know I'm gonna put a 280 on there. So we got 3 280s I could pick from. I think I'm gonna go with the Climax and whatever else. But we're gonna be doing an interchange, and I'm gonna have another railroad here. So that's what this is. An interchange point. And track... What it is like loaded or empty cars that have to carry the pipes and the tools and the... will be brought in, be dropped off. And I'm going to start a practice. So cars for the freight house will be like gathered into various yards, and I'll shove everything onto the interchange track and just collect it all and bye! Except for the refinery, because that's going to actually be a little bit of a different case. We're going to have that be a race. A race. A race, you say. I do say a race. And what we're going to do is, right now, I'm just going to build the rest of the track. I laid all this out because I wanted to see how this would look. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to see about maybe gathering a couple more, maybe gathering 1 or 3 more cars, bring them down here for the interchange, and then I'm going to work to buying an engine. And normally I'd like to have the cross-track just a little more up, but right here is like the most perfect place to get to the oil field. I'm like dead level with it right now. And in fact, I could effectively build back that way too, so like I could do 2 locations for the price of 1 today, which I may do, believe it or not. Just so that way I can just start work. And I'm gonna try to do a build of the yard for that one on stream. Or, not on stream, but on camera, because I want you guys to see how much fun planning your own yards will be. And a lot of people laugh at that, but it's true. If you can plan your yard, basically, my philosophy is if you can plan it, you can build it. Okay, I'm nowhere near that curving point. How will I know when I'm at that curve point? Right about now I should be seeing a bump. Yep, I can see that the bump is coming in right about there. So I'm gonna start the curve. I think I've started it... Yeah, I've started it right where I want it. It's easier to start a curve late and have it play itself the way you want it, then to start early, rip the track up, and like, leave you high and dry. Because, okay, I've been playing another game too, called Steam and Steel. And in that game, you have to buy your track. So a lot of times, you have to lay the track. You have to find, like, the most cheap and quick way to the track. Okay, I'm still not close enough. Dang it. Just imagine if this was all desert. It says I'm, like, nearing a hump near the freight house. Oh, there it is. I see it. I knew attempting to read a map would come in handy. So we're gonna just try our best. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I pulled that lump. Oh, I pulled. Oh, bollocks! I made the curve a little too tight. Oh, I made the curve a little too wide. No. Perfect. So I'm gonna bring it back to about 60 meter. $60 means it's gonna be a little bit sharper than I like, but at the same time, it means I'm gonna clear that knoll and whatnot. How? Okay, so now if I can just get to about that point. I'm gonna swing the curve to about a 60-degree right there. 60-meter curve, whatever. Is that the freight depot over there? That looks like track dead ahead. Five. Let's see what the track looks like now. Just follow the trees. And try not to get crushed by them, please. Is this gonna clear everything and not have me, like, try to cut through a hill? Yes. Okay, so there's that. And normally I would be against doing 2 industries in this one build video, but I figured, why not? Because I'm gonna go... I wanted to do like a big collection and then build to the industry, but because I wanted to get as much freight made as possible, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build the train down to the ironworks. So that means I'm going to get the lumber, I'm going to get the raw iron, I'm going to get the coal. We're going to throw it all together in one big fat freight train. And we're going to bring in all the trucks. I'm going to get all the cars necessary for like the pipes and everything else. I'm going to try to keep the big stuff at the front of the train, and whatever little stuff I have, try to keep that at the back. Also, the interchange track will suffice for a shunting loop. Because if I swing the corner, I believe if I swing it this way, I should be able to find that cross track. And then what I'll do is put this in Railroad Studios, use their tree delete tool and delete all the trees, log them down. Normally I'd say, oh, let me cut them down for, like, experience, but the problem is that I've always missed a tree. Always. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to bring everything... I just want to have a quick off-camera grind, and I want to make sure I get all the industry. Okay. I see the switch stand, meaning I see the cost track. Which now means I turn, I grab. I would do like a little switcher here. But I don't want to right now. Because I believe I'm on a... Because I normally would do like a passing tracks here. Actually, you know what? I'm not an idiot. I know that when I do eventually get other guests in here to do freight operations and whatnot, we're going to be running multiple trains. What happens if we do multiple trains? Well, this is where thinking comes in. So I have 2 trap points here at the end of the loops, and there's a reason for that. Once again, I'm gonna have some idiot try a funny one about, oh, he's gonna run his train through and block the crossing. No. No, 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 no. Nope. No, 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 you don't. No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't there, Sonny Jim. No, you don't. And is that the refinery track? Is that the refinery I see there? Or oil field we see there? It is. And I'm on a dead even straight path. Straight path. Straight path. Pardon me while I have a squee moment. I feel like Kuzco. If the truck is going straight, it's going to go right to the platforms. And if it does, I can build a loop around it. And if I can, that means I can load twice as many tankers, twice as fast, which means I can get twice as many trains out, which means I can make twice as much money, which means I can get my loads a lot faster. Oh yes, it's all coming together. There you go. I made an Emperor's New Groove. I am a sad, strange little man. I know that for a fact. Oh no, wait. I'm an inch. Make the joke you want. I'm an inch high. Squeak. Okay. Okay, that one's a little more spaced. Meaning I gotta pull you back a little bit more than I would really want to. And because I'm not an absolute chaving idiot, I know which I means I know what I'm doing. That I'm putting in the two loops that you see here. So the loop, this track right here that I'm gonna be building. Okay. So how am I gonna do that, the unloading bay? Well, it's simple. I'm gonna lay out the platform first, and it's a straight shot. It's a real straight shot. Look at that. Straight track all the way through, or don't need no turn, no nothing. No fancy cutting of the trucks. When I'll build me line. Okay, you're a little too close. Throw you in. Turn you over. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to tell you I have a plan for this. This track area. What's your plan? Well, wouldn't you like to know? That's what a lot of people would be saying, but here's what I'm going to tell you. Try not to be a jerk when you play this game. Because what happens is that you're not going to have a lot of fun. This loop, believe it or not, the loop that I'm slowly pushing together, that I'm working in right now, this is only for access to this siding. I'm basically making it difficult for players to screw this up. A. B. I want you guys to rely on your senses. The thing is that a lot of players, a lot of gamers, they say, oh, games like Fortnite or Halo is where you rely on your senses. In a game where you have to move a ton of freight within a certain time period, you're going to be trying your best to make everything happen. And I'm going to tell you something. Every move that I've done has taken me an in-game total of about a minute. 15 to 20 seconds. Ooh, I'm about to touch a nerve. I'm about to touch a nerve. That tells me that every move I'm making needs to be an equal adequate. So if a move takes me 15 seconds in game to make, oh, I'm gonna grab this car. That took me 15 seconds. That means it took me 15 minutes. And what a lot of people don't know is when a move takes you, when every move's supposed to take you 5 to 15 minutes, you just go whoosh. So that's the thing, like, I know every move should take me, on average, 15 minutes. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do too. I'm going to stop here, but I'm going to put in a switch. Why am I putting in a switch, you may ask? Remember how I said that that there's a whole new railroad I'm adding in right now? Mm-hmm. I need to connect that railroad. I need to connect the one major industry to the other major industry. How do you do that? With a switch. Oh. Okay. Oh no, wait. That's coal. The industry needs to connect over here. Up the platform. Down the steps. Up the steps. Through the tree. Through ear, and ear. And now we can connect. And it looks like it kicks in, kicks out, and then it sharps, I think? I'm gonna look. Because it shouldn't kick out too much. Okay, gentle's in. And then it looks like it tightens a little bit. Slightly tightens, okay. And then it right tightens about here. But I think a 280 would fit about there. I could push it back and make the curve a lot nicer, but I don't have time to do all that. I don't like a lot of... I'm not gonna waste time trying to make a layout, make a track pretty. So we would bring in the freight, and what we would do, actually... And actually, what's funny is that technically... I should have put a crossover here. One of them there fancy 45 degree. But it would be better if it were a procedural crossing? Where, like, the track would form itself. Once you lay the switch. But I'm not gonna complain. I will say this. I love the game. The game itself has so much more to it than you think. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to build in 2 3-track sidings. But wait. That sounds silly. Why would you build in... Wait, are you gonna... Where are you gonna put that? Okay, wrong one. Connect. I'm doing this so that way I get an even curve. Why do you want an even curve? Simple. I want to make sure everything is nice and smooth. Plus, If everything's nice and even and juicy, loosey, smooth, what happens? Cars are gonna roll a lot smoother. Also, I'm gonna keep the points, well, the points on that end. Normally I'd like to have a lot of trap points, but I can't. But there we go. I have now built to 2 industries in one video. And I've made the yard on one end. Completely. And utterly. Annoyed. I want to get you in there. Get you in. Nah. Finger up. Do you. Grab you. Once again, I do it all wrong. And now we come back here to go and once again build our yard up. I want to make sure that the middle siding is a nice 60 meter. Now, something I have heard people mention, and I do want to talk about this while I'm laying out all the track, server permissions. Like, okay, this person here, who's always a griefer, can only couple and uncouple the cars. He can't do anything else. I like it, but at the same time, I see a problem. And that is that the griefer can use that against you. What do I mean? Well, think about it like this. In your server, you have a list of players. That you get access to by tapping the tab button. I'll show you. Right here. Then you have like join company. Well, the thing I have a problem with, like I said, server permissions is, let's say an actual griefer comes into your server. And he just wants to make trouble, so you put him in, booking detail. Or you make him the yard coupler. The shunter, basically. What's gonna stop that griefer turning around? And you know it's gonna be some 13-year-old sweaty edgelord little piece of... Well, oh, I've been recording for about 40 minutes. I can finally swear. You know it's gonna be some little edgelord piece of shit. And the little bastard's gonna try and scream that you're not playing the game, you're not giving me my God-given right to be a little shithead. Well, no, because essentially we have big fat machines. And I don't have this problem in Halo. Well, this isn't Halo. This isn't a fantasy setting, kid. This is the real fucking world. Congratulations. You just got owned. And if you were to work for any one of our railroads that you see here, let me tell you something, you little snot-nosed puke. You would be fired and on the soup line. To be honest, I don't care if someone has an accident. We're human. We're going to make them. What I care about is some snot-nosed little puke stain running around and trying to say, he's God's gift to this game. But uses an embarrassment to this game. I know in some games you can get away with trashing other people's playstyles, but I'm gonna tell you something. In a game like this, where we're legit, we are the railroads. We are. Hi, I'm the economy. How can I bend you over, loop you up, and fuck you today? Kind of thing. I'm gonna tell you something. We have a limit to what we will accept. And I'm going to tell you something else. I don't care that you think you're fighting some great cause. Oh, you're a dictator. Let me tell you something, kid. The railroad isn't some dictatorial company just to be a dictatorial company. Sometimes you have to break a few bones in order to make things work. But a little puke like that will never understand, because here's the thing, he's 13 years old and everyone wants to shield the little weasel from the world. No. Real world fact, you screw up, you pays for the consequences, you pays the consequences to his actions. What do I mean? Oh, you deliberately derailed a coal train, blocked a fuel train, didn't warn 2 iron ore trains, a train of raw iron, 3 trains of pipes, and 7 trains of tools, and they collided to everything. Do you know how quickly your ass would be in the wind? Do you know how quickly you would be out there crying and going, they're oppressing me, because we fired you for your dangerous and stupid stunt? Do you realize that unlike a game like Minecraft or Fortnite or whatever, where you can get away with this, do you realize how quickly That would backfire on you, and we would be all over you. Like there is no tomorrow? Yeah, keep light to fire away. So when we get diseasels, I can put a diseasel into here, finally. And yes, I know I am making a Thomas reference. But that's the thing, like, I want people to understand that, but also, server permissions can go the other way. Said little griefer can do the exact same thing to you on his server. And a lot of people are going to turn around and say, well, it's not fair that you're treating me like this. People, they're giving us a tool that can be weaponized by both good guys and bad guys. There's no playing nice guy here. There's no more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm only going to do a 50-meter piece here, just in case I have to, like, shove a car, have to, yeet across the crossover. So if I have to run around my train here, and then come back, yeah, that's why I did that. But normally, I'd run around at the loading dock, pull the train back, and then shove it in. I wouldn't run around here, essentially, on the open main line. I try not to do that, because I know how risky that can be. So, now that I've got literally everything but the refinery connected, I'm going to go back to the freight depot. There's cordwood. Here are the little box cars. Bannock steel. And those are for the raw iron. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly arrange everything. What am I going to do? I'm going to grab these guys and get those guys moving, get these guys switched to the siding so that way I can take everything down. I'm going to try to make it so, like, all I have to do is just grab an entire train of freight cars and go. Which will be, I think, next episode. So there's that. I think if I go to the coal mine, let me see what I've got up at the coal mine for engines. I've got the Betsy up here with a lovely loaded coal car. I've got the small mason bogie. If we do get the large mason bogie, I'll be happy. I've got a sheep to coal cars. So I'm gonna just cut Betsy out. flip the switch. I'm gonna run Betsy forward, grab the brake, and just slam the dang thing. And then I'm just gonna Lincoln pin and kick it. Oh, yes. So when we get much better engines, I can now effectively use these smaller engines as helpers. I want to get the brakes off. Are we gonna cross? Yes! The points... Oh, the points aren't set for us. That could have been a dangerous mess. Oh, I've hit that sweet spot where I can make that thing jiggle. And yes, the Mason Bogey will be handling the entire train to the ironworks. And there's no brake sound effect on that car. Oh well. But I'm gonna get knuckled in. And once I get this car coupled on. Okay. There's everything all coupled together. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.